Hello out there. I'm Diana Uribe, and welcome to this week's Rio Review. I'm a little tense right now because I have a guest, and we don't know where he came from, but I know that Mr. Cristian Salinas will tell us a little bit more about this. As you can see, the exhibit on the Vaquero and the Cowboy has come down. I have a feeling this guest to my right has something to do with it. Before we interview our special guest, let's talk about what happened this week in Rio Grande City. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held at the new skate plaza located within the Basilio Villarreal Park on Monday, October the 17th. Rio Review was there to capture all the excitement of this once-in-a-lifetime celebration.
Thank you for coming for this great grand opening here for the city of Rio Grande City.
This event is a joint project between the EDC, the City of Rio Grande, and of course, Texas Park and Wildlife.
Just seeing how many people have come out here for this and the use of the park is great. These are the kind of local park projects that we love to fund.
So for all those organizations that were part of this, thank you.
We're going to be having tournaments and skate training parks. It's not over. The city's still working for the whole community.
It's a real good park. Everyone should come out and experience it.
I'm really hyped that we have this skate park. It's a very fun place to hang out and a good place to stay out of trouble.
Drop in, just cruise around the park, you know, you can just rip it up. It's great.
It's a great thing for every town, no matter how small, how big, to have a good place for everyone to come skate. So we're happy to be guests today and come break it in for you guys.
And the Rio Grande City Economic Development Corporation and the Main Street Program hosted another installment of their Lunch and Learn series on Tuesday, October the 18th at City Hall. The topic of discussion was workplace wellness and breast cancer awareness. On October the 20th, the regular monthly meeting of the Kelsey Bass Museum Steering Committee took place at 5 p.m. in the chamber. Topics of discussion were elections and protocol for starting a museum. And now for upcoming events. Tall, Dark, and Creepy here has been very patient as we wait for Cristian Salinas to come and talk to us about the upcoming Unexplained Mysteries Conference and Festival coming up. Cristian, before you do that, introduce us to this guest.
Well, this here is Krylar. He's just one of the many special guests that we'll be having at our Unexplained Mysteries Conference happening here at the Kelsey Bass Museum on Saturday, October 29th, starting at 6 p.m.
I understand you have quite a lineup. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. We have many special guests, but primarily for the conference section of the festival, we're going to have author David Bowles and Javier Garza, who are going to be here. They're going to offer presentations on some of their latest works. Both David and Javier have written extensively about some of the strange and unexplained mysteries that have taken place here in the Rio Grande City and in the Rio Grande Valley. And of course, we have Alejandro Dominguez, who is a paranormal investigator slash filmmaker. And he's actually going to be presenting a documentary that he did right here in this building where he performed a paranormal investigation.
But aside from the authors and the viewing of the film, there are other things that will keep us interested.
Of course, this is a conference and a festival, so we're going to feature, of course, live music. There'll be food vendors, there'll be artisan vendors. We're also going to have a costume contest for kids and for adults. And we're also going to feature a trolley tour that's going to take us to key locations in Rio Grande City where some unexplained mysteries have taken place.
I know that people have their own stories. Is there an opportunity for them to share those stories with us?
Yes, we're actually going to have an Unexplained Mysteries open mic session. So if you've ever had an example, maybe you've seen something you couldn't explain, maybe you've heard something you couldn't explain, you will have the opportunity at this festival to present your story to the audience.
Well, I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I know that I have a few stories that I'd like to share about things that I have experienced here in these halls when I stay to work late at night. So it sounds like it's fun, it's exciting, there's something for everyone. And I don't know, Krylar, what do you think? Well, that's it for this week's Real Review. For more information on these and any other topics, go to our website, like us on Facebook, and you all come back.